to another Inside Music Row. Today we'll hook up with Little Big Town as they help college students get an education in the music business. We'll also check out the Roys as they launch a new album with a new label. Finally, we'll catch up with Lewis Copeland as he sings to support the Nashville Predators. All this and more coming up Inside Music Row. Hey there, I'm Bailey, and I'm so glad you joined us for another Inside Music Row. We've got a great show today, so let's get started with the Judds. This next week brings the premiere of Naomi and Wynonna Judds' new documentary series on the Oprah Winfrey Network. The series follows the legendary mother-daughter duo on the reunion concert tour. The first of 6 episodes kicks off April 10th and wraps May 8th. Immediately following the Judds finale, Shania Twain will debut her own new series for the network. Kenny Chesney's Going Coastal Tour has kicked off in high style, and Kenny has partnered with Costa to design limited edition sunglasses to sell online and at select tour stops. Proceeds from the special shades will benefit Coastal Conservation Association, an ocean conservation group. Only a limited number of these were produced, so once they're gone, they're gone. If you can't get to one of his shows soon, then check out costadelmar.com to order your pair now. With all the devastation in the world today, including the recent earthquake and ensuing tsunami in Japan, we forget there are still others hurting around the world, including New Zealand, which saw their second largest city left in ruins after an earthquake in February. Now the Bellamy Brothers are teaming up with Judy Seale International for a live auction to run May 1st through the 10th on trademe.co.nz. For more information on how you can benefit the New Zealand Red Cross, log on to the website and click on Christchurch Quake Support. Ronnie Dunn isn't wasting any time getting back in the studio after the longtime duo of Brooks and Dunn went their separate ways. Ronnie had a hand in writing 8 of the 12 tracks on the disc and hit stores just before CMA Music Fest in June. If you've ever wanted to dance along with Carrie Underwood, Brad Paisley, or Miranda Lambert, you're now in luck. Following in the dance steps of Just Dance, Country Dance for the Wii is now in stores and features some of today's hottest country tracks along with several classics. The Walmart version even contains a special bonus track from Alan Jackson. Now it's time to go inside the song. 20 years ago this week, Lorrie Morgan released her album, Something in Red, which featured that single by the same name, written by Angela Kaset. We had a chance to sit down with Angela to ask her about that memorable song.
I saw the first green of spring trailing over some boulders on the side of I-40, and believe me, every time I pass that spot, I say thank you to those weeds for growing so early. But I remember just seeing the green, and it fed my spirit because, you know, the Nashville winters can be very London-like, gray and drizzly and just long. And that green was so green, and I remember thinking, oh, that is really so green. That's really something in green. And, you know, your unedited mind just will pop out with things. And so I remember thinking, wow, what if I told a story or wrote a song about someone who was dealing with a jealousy issue? And I thought, yeah, that's a cool idea. I'm looking for something in green. And then it just sort of went from there. It was like, you know, I can't really start with that. I should start with another color. And the color was red.
I'm looking for something in red.
With the ACM Awards wrapping up last week, lots of artists are cranking up their summer tours. Let's take a quick peek at who's going where and when. Take a quick little break, but we've got a brand new album up for grabs this week. We have a few copies of Lonesome Whistle from the Roys. So if you want to enter this week's drawing, you have to enter online at InsideMusicRow.com and click on the free music link. Of course, you can still email me each and every week too. That's Bailey at InsideMusicRow.com. We're headed over to Belmont University to catch up with Little Big Town next. So don't go away. We'll be back in a sliver.